Hello students, today we'll discuss about chapter 18 wastewater story. So we can see this picture of a tap, like you can see the droplet falling down from the tap, and see this is how the water is wasted drop by drop also, and also through other processes. What is the basic necessity for like human beings for various kinds of purposes, either like for hospitals or for household purposes or for industries, whatever is required for everything. Okay, so as a result of like this use, what happens, we waste a lot of water, we deplete the water resources, pollute it. So what does this leads to? This leads to the depletion of our earth, the basic, like most important resource of our earth. So you see in this droplet we can see the picture of the earth. So this is how we should, like we must conserve water and like stop polluting it unnecessarily. Okay, so see, how can we control the pollution? We can use the filtration process. We can filter the water and purify it for our use. Then this bar screen. In this bar screen, you see there are solid particles like which are stuck on this bar only. They do not pass away. Only the liquid part like crosses the screen. So it helps in the like it acts as a barrier for the solid things which are in solid objects which are in the water, wastewater, and helps in purification. And then this grate and sand removal tank. So there are some kind of grate like stone, pebbles, small things, and sand also in water. So this tanks helps in the removal of this layer and purifies water. Also, there are certain water purifiers like which clears the water, removes the unwanted liquids in the water. Okay, unwanted liquidy products. And then aerators, what they do is, you see there are like in the upper layer is full of air bubbles. So aerators, what they do, they provide extra air bubbles in water, so that in the wastewater there is some kind of bad odor, bad smell, which is like which is lowered by the addition of air bubbles to it. So aerators help in the removal of bad odor of wastewater. So let's move towards the exercises. So first is fill in the blanks. Let's see. Cleaning of water is a process of removing water. So when we clean water, so it removes pollutants which pollutes the water. So the answer is pollutants. Then wastewater released by houses is called, the wastewater which is released by houses is called sewage. Okay, so this is sewage. Right dash is used as manure. Sludge you'll get in the next questions also. Sludge is the dried manure which is produced from the households, also the industrial waste is used as manure. Then drains get blocked by what? See, there are many products which does not dissolve in water easily and blocks the sewage pipes, so which are directed towards drains. So drains get blocked by cooking oil and fats. Okay. So second question is, what is sewage? Explain why it is harmful to discharge untreated sewage into rivers or seas. So sewage is wastewater which contains solid as well as liquid waste which are produced from different kind of activities of human beings, either from home, industries, hospitals, offices, etc. So this wastewater which contains all of this like solid as well as liquid waste, this is called as sewage. Then it contains various kinds of contaminants which are very harmful for human beings and can cause disease because it has disease causing bacteria and other microbes. If sewage water is not treated and they are discharged into rivers like or seas without any treatment directly, then it cannot be used for drinking, because if it is used for drinking or other purposes, it will cause various kind of diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, which may lead to death. So that is why it is very harmful to discharge untreated sewage into rivers or seas. So why should oils and fats be not released in the drain? So we have discussed this. Oils and fats, what they do, they block the drain, like pipes, the sewage pipes, and does not like allows to the free flow of water. So sewage pipes are hardened by oils and fats. In open drain, also fats block porosity of soil, which affects its water filtering efficiency. So these oils and fats should not be released in the drain. Describe the steps involved getting clarified water from wastewater. See, in the previous pictures, in the summary section, we have seen how this water is clarified. We'll discuss it pointwise like this. Now, first of all, what happens? These aerators, mechanical stirrers, and mixers are used to bubble air through which wastewater in order to reduce the bad odor of the wastewater. We have discussed this. Extra bubble air is added in the wastewater so that the bad smell, the bad odor is removed. Not removed permanently, like reduced to a certain extent so that it can be like, like it can one can stand that smell. Okay. And the next step, what happens? Water is filtered through the layers of sand and fine gravel and medium gravel. We have seen this grit and sand removal section. This water is filtered. It's filtered up to that level. It continuously. This is not a one-step process. It involves several steps until unless we get clear form of water. So the water is filtered continuously until it becomes clear. And finally, what do? We add disinfectants so that it does not cause any kind of diseases. And this disinfectant may be a chlorine tablet to the filtrate. So and still to obtain completely clear water. Okay, what is sludge? Okay, and how it is treated. So sludge is the semi-solid such as feces and settle down during wastewater treatment called sludge. So sludge is the semi-solid such as feces. Feces is the excretory products of humans, and these settle down during wastewater treatment because these are semi-solids. These are not liquid things. Okay, so it does not mix up with water. So it settle down because heavy things does not floats. It settle down. It forms a layer, and that is called sludge. So in this way it is also used for like manure, dried manure. We have discussed in the plants, dried manure for growth of plants also. And this sludge is removed using a skimmer, and that is then transferred into a like anaerobic like tank, which is decomposed by anaerobic bacteria to produce biogas. And biogas is the best form of alternative for LPG, like petroleum gas. Like as we know that day by day our resources are like they are moving towards depletion, and so biogas is one of the best alternative to save our resources. It can be used as a low cost fuel for heating, cooking, etc. Okay, so the next is untreated human excreta is a health hazard, obviously, because if the human excreta is untreated, it's not removed from the wastewater, may cause various diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery. So untreated human excreta is a health hazard because it contains various disease causing microorganisms. It causes pollution of soil and water, including the underground water. Thus it contaminates the sources of water from which people collect water for drinking and household purposes. So when this contaminated water is used for drinking, it causes diseases such as cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, dysentery, etc., which may lead to death as well. So this is very harmful. So it's a health hazard. The next is name two chemicals used to disinfect water. So the chemicals used to disinfect water to like purify it to the final stage is like discussed is a chlorine and also ozone. Ozone is also used. So explain the function of bar screens and wastewater treatment plant. We have discussed in the summary section. Bar screen helps in the removal of solid objects from wastewater. See, In wastewater treatment plant, baskin removes large solid objects from water, and wastewater is allowed to pass through baskin so that large solid objects such as rags, napkins, etc. present in water can be removed easily. Okay. So the next is explain the relationship between sanitation and disease. So the sanitation and disease is an inverse kind of relationship. The more good is sanitation, the less is disease, and the lack of sanitation will lead to more of disease. Okay, so let's see. Sanitation and disease are related to each other, as lack of sanitation can cause diseases. So in a country, a large number of people even today do not have sewage facilities, and this deficit in open fields, railway tracks. This is a common scenario in India nowadays. The railway tracks are it's considered the biggest open area for this excretion of human. They use it. It's a very pathetic condition. Okay, the untreated human excreta thus pollute the water. They pollute soil and water resources also, including the underground water. So when this contaminated water is used for drinking, it can cause two diseases we discussed earlier also. This causes diseases like cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, dysentery, etc., which may even lead to death. So therefore, lack of sanitation in drinking water can cause health problems. Okay, so one must maintain sanitation and proper hygiene. So outline your role as an active citizen in relation to sanitation. The basic requirement of being an active citizen is we must stay in clean surroundings. Like if we stay in a bad environment, or our surroundings are dirty, then it will lead to a bad atmosphere, like kind of stress also, and other things. The bad vibes which you say, these are the bad vibes due to lack of sanitation. So a citizen has many responsibilities regarding sanitation. Among other things, an active citizen should do the following with regard to maintaining proper sanitation, which are ensure that number one, his surroundings are clean. Have discussed say this. Then ensure that sewage this system in the house is properly managed. Okay, like we do not throw the solid waste into a sink. It also leads to the blockage of sink, and also it pollutes water more and more. If he notices some kind of leakage or any other problem in sewage, should directly immediately report it to municipality. Okay, so the next is crossword puzzle. So let's see. So what's it? Number one is this cross. Let's solve the first sequentially. We'll do. First is liquid waste products. So this is very easy. Liquid waste products is what? Sewage. And solid waste extracted in sewage treatment. So we have discussed this solid waste, and this is a 5-letter word. Sorry, 6-letter word. So what will it be? Sludge. Then word related to hygiene, so sanitation. Then wastewater discharged from human body is excreta. This is easy. And downwards, used water is wastewater. A pipe carrying sewage, this is known as pipe carrying sewage. Okay, pipe carrying sewage is this sewer. You see it. See, it's sewer. And microorganism which cause cholera is bacteria, and chemical to disinfect water is ozone. Okay. So study the following statements about ozone. It is essential for breathing of living organisms. Yes. It is used to disinfect water. True. It absorbs ultraviolet rays. Its proportion in air is about 3%. So it's Ozone is not for breathing, it protects us from the harmful rays, so it is not essential for breathing of living organism. But yes, it is used to disinfect water and absorbs ultraviolet rays, and proportion of in air is not about 3%, it's less. So correct among them is B and C. Yes, B and C. So number 2.